Hiya, welcome to Easy English. So we're back from our week's holiday, and whilst we're away, we wrote to you asking to know what kind of episode you'd like next, and you responded. Today I want to show you 10 English secrets that all natives understand. Now these secrets are going to range from hand gestures to text slang. So let's get to it. These are 10 English secrets that only natives know. Here we go.
Here's your change, sweetie.
Cheers. Cheers. Gotta go. Cheers. Just here, please. Cheers. So first up, we have possibly the most used word in the British vocabulary. Cheers is mainly used as an exclamation to wish good health when you have a beer in your hand, but it can also be used to greet hello, to say goodbye, and also to say thank you. I guarantee you won't go one day without hearing this being said to you, so if you're going to learn one word for your trip, then learn cheers. Cheers. Thank you. This hand gesture is commonly used to tell someone that something is very expensive, but its main purpose is to signify money. Now the reason you'd make this gesture is so you can imitate the sound and the feel of money rubbing between your fingers. So this hand gesture is a signifier that you are okay or good. Now you might be wondering why we don't use this hand gesture, and we do, don't get me wrong. Now the reason we make this gesture as opposed to this gesture for being good or okay relates to scuba diving, where if you were to make this gesture, it means you want to go up and ascend, or this means to descend. This means that you're okay, and if you can see, we also have the letter O and K. Make sense? Now, a quick quiz for you. If I told you I wanted to meet you at 4:30, what time do you think that means? Do you think it means this time or this time? This video is sponsored by italki, the site that allows you to find online language teachers for one-on-one tutoring. As a new user, you'll get $10 in italki credits after your first lesson if you register using the link go.italki.com/easyenglish. If you don't like reading complicated language books or listening to pre-recorded audio courses, then italki is for you. You'll get to practice your conversational skills under different real-world scenarios, as speaking with humans is the best way to learn a language. You can customize your lessons to cater for your learning needs and interests, and the one-on-one lessons provide you undivided attention with teachers at your preferred time, whether you're at home, at the airport, or at your local park. You have complete access. So head on over to italki with this link, go.italki.com/easyenglish to start your first lesson and get $10 in lesson credits. The correct answer is 4:30. This is a cultural difference I noticed when I was in Germany. If you were to say 4:30 to a German or many other people, this would generally mean 3:30. But in England, when we say 4:30, we mean a half hour past 4. So, this is the correct answer. I'm just going to pop inside here for a minute. I'm just popping out!
Here's your beer, lovely.
I'll just pop it in here. Now, to pop is a really common informal verb that Brits use all the time. You can use it as a way to describe going somewhere or to be putting something somewhere. For example, I'm going to pop over there. Why don't you pop over here? Or why don't we just pop in the car? Now, Brits love to shorten and combine words, so I thought of 3 words that you'll hear the most and that you can use commonly around your time in Britain. Now, all 3 of these words can be combined with the word to. So you can have want to, going to, and have to. All 3 of these can be shortened to wanna, gonna, have to. An example of using these 3 words would be, I wanna go down the shops and I'm gonna buy a CD because I have to get it for my dad's birthday. Who buys a CD anymore?
Dear grandson, here's a few lines to let you know I'm still alive. You won't recognize the house anymore when you come. We've moved, but we took the house number so that we wouldn't have to change our address. Your Uncle Patrick drowned last week in a vat of whiskey in the brewery. His workmates tried to save him, but he fought them off bravely. He was cremated last week, and it took 3 days for them to put out the fire. Lots of love, Nanny.
If you ever receive a card or a message from Brit, you might at the bottom of the message notice that they put some big X's. Now, these X's represent kisses, a big kiss for a capital X and a small kiss for a little x. Also, interestingly, if you see circles and X's, the circles represent hugs. How lovely. Now, as a general rule, us Brits like to add the letters IE or the letter Y as a suffix to nouns to create informal, endearing and familiar names, generally to smaller diminutive things. For example, we say things like, would you like to go for a little drinky, for a walkie, see my doggy, my granny, or what's this thingy? Now, I'm sure we're not the only nation that has a hand gesture for drinking alcohol. Some nations, I think, do this, but our gesture is like this. This is a general reference to alcohol, but you can also use it to signify other things around alcohol. For example, if someone's a bit too drunk, that's your signifier. Now, talking of alcohol, us Brits like a good drink, so it's no wonder that we have about 1 million words for being drunk. Now, as well as having many adjectives to describe being drunk, most nouns can be turned into adjectives to achieve the same result. Now, if you've had one too many, you could describe as being bashed, battered, bladdered, blasted, buzzed, cabbaged, canned, decimated, destroyed, fried, goosed, gutted, hammered, lashed, leathered, loaded, mangled, mashed, mullered, obliterated, pickled, pie-eyed, ploughed, ratted, razzled, ruined, sauced, slaughtered, slashed, sozzled, splattered, tanked, toasted, totaled, trashed, wasted, wrecked and zonked, just to name a few. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us know in the comments below if you figured out any secrets during your stay in GB, and we'll see you next week. Ta-ra! This creates a familiar, informal and endearing word. As a general rule, us Brits like to add the letters IE or the letter Y as a suffix onto nouns to create familiar,